Grant, your thoughts on that one this afternoon?
I thought it was a typical derby game. Always felt we had the quality to win it with the ball from James Maxwell, the tremendous run and header from Bales, who's in top form at this moment in time. Probably should have had another one in the first half when I dropped him in the edge. But really pleased with the resilience of the group. We've hit the post, we've hit the bar. We looked threatening all game. Second half we had to dig in a little bit. They went a wee bit more sort of direct, and we had to, like a typical Rotherham team would do, you have to stand firm, and in the derby game you need to stand up when it's when you're ready and when it's counted. So unbelievable effort again from the group. An excellent 3 points at home.
You rode through. They started quite quickly and aggressively, Rotherham, but you rode through that really, really well and really controlled with a good chunk of that first half.
Yeah, look, as much as I'd love a control for 90 minutes, I don't think I've ever had a control of a game in 90 minutes, nearly 500 games as a manager. So we know there's going to be a spell. They've had their, started the game very well on the front foot. We didn't land on enough second balls. We didn't spin them enough. We kept playing into their press a little bit. But as the game settled down for 30 minutes leading into half time, I thought we settled and controlled the whole rest of the first half. Second half was a bit more even. I think it was a bit more even. It's a fair assessment of it. We had some good moments and chances on the break. They had a couple of chances that we dealt with and blocked, and Timmy saved. But all in all, 3 points. I said to the boys before the game, I know that the fans have been hurting with the last two results against these, 5-0, 6-0, and that was for the fans today. That result today is for our fans, and hopefully they can enjoy that.
And they've come out in force for you again.
Absolutely, outstanding. And the more the merrier. Like I said all along, the more fans come here and support us and give us that chance, to get where we want to get to. And the challenge to the group is now, we're in a decent position in the league, but it's only 6 games gone. Can we stay there? Can we keep ourselves in that pack now and kick on from here?
You say more pressure for them in the second half, but you probably had the bigger moments in the final third. Yeah,
with some good chances where we just probably didn't hit the target enough, I would say. But look, you're going to have to weather storms and derby games. They're a good team. They're a team that's probably not long come down from the Championship. It was a couple of years ago they came down. They're a little bit in transition as a new management team comes in, and sort of way, Matt will be saying that they will come at some point because we've got good players, and I have no doubt about that. But this moment in time, our group's in a really good place, and we can dig in when we need to. There's a real good sign about this group, the fact that we can not be at our fluent best, but still dig in and keep a clean sheet, and we're looking very, very strong defensively.
Yeah, even without being at your fluent best, you're looking confident as a group, and that for that to make that step up with you to this level against an established team.
It's a credit to the team. Yeah. It's a credit to the lads. We've got a group of players that want to run, want to fight, want to compete and energise the fans. And I think the fans can see that they're all trying their absolute best. And at this moment in time, they're in a pretty good place. We've started the season with 8 games, all competitions, 6 wins, 1 draw, and a defeat at Huddersfield, where we should probably be 2 or 3-0 up at half time. So it's a decent start, but as always, we have to focus on the next one.
I'm going to ask you to kind of sum up this first month. It has been incredibly busy, but in terms of the results, as you've just touched upon, been very positive.
Positive, very, very positive. And we just want to keep going. We've got another big one here on Saturday against Bradford. Hopefully the fans come back and help us in that one, support us in that one. Obviously we've got the Tuesday night game in the virtual trophy. Listen, it's been a really positive start. No one's resting on their laurels, like I said in my programme notes, and we'll move on to the next one.
And everybody come through it okay? Yeah,
everyone's good. Everyone seems to have come through the game okay. Luke obviously missed the game. He was touch and go, and we decided not to risk him. He's still sore, but nothing serious. Jamie's trained all week. Jamie will get some minutes on Tuesday. We wanted to get him minutes in that game so he gets comfortable wearing the mask before we put him into consideration for the league games. But apart from that, obviously Gotsi you know about, and your suntan is looking magnificent.
Tom Nixon coming. Obviously we're talking about that right back position and Jamie Sterry, but Tom Nixon, I know you don't like to single out players, but another really strong performance from him.
Yeah, Nico was excellent. Really, really good. And he's had to wait patiently, Tom, for his opportunity because of the form of Jamie. But I'm really pleased with him. You know, he's a great kid. Like when you look at our back four, some of the players in our back four today, you know, you've got Maxi who's 22, Nico who's 20, 21, 22, I think. Conor Ryden's 21, and then you've got the experience of Matty. And then you've got the younger ones like Sean Gray and waiting in the wings, Jay McGrath. So I'm really pleased with the back end of the pitch. You know, I really am. Sterry, Jack Senior. We've got real good competition.
And throughout the team, you've reacted to several different challenges posed by Rotherham today, changed things around a few times as well, and you adjusted to that really well.
Yeah, I thought we just wanted to see out the last 10 minutes of the game, hence why we went to a 3-5-2. You know, we wanted to just see the game out. We had a couple of chances on the break. Brandon's got in, Demola's got in, and then we were clever. You know, Brandon didn't quite get in and went to the corner. So I thought we managed the game well the last 10, 15 minutes of the game. And ultimately, you know, that's got us a 3 points.